Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
Now we also have the concept of internal discipline as well as external discipline. As the name suggests, internal is something that comes from within, as we talked about in case of free discipline also. Something, the kind of discipline that comes from within you. Nobody is asking you to be quiet. Nobody is asking you to be a good child. But that is something which is in you, because you know that only if you are disciplined, you will be able to achieve your goals in life. You will be able to move ahead in life. You will be able to grow further in life. So internal discipline means the self-direction or the self-control. Again, I'm emphasizing on the fact that there is no external force that is applied on you, but that comes from within you. You are exercising control over your own self because you want to proceed in some direction, you want to achieve some goal in life. Now, when somebody imposes something on you, it is very easy for you to follow. If a teacher has told you, if it is the rule of the school that you have to reach by 7 in the morning, by 10:30 you have to eat your breakfast, then by, let's say 1 o'clock you'll have your fruits, and so on and so forth. These are the restrictions, or these are the rules which are laid forward in front of you, and since you have no choice, you follow it. So it is easy. But when it comes to exercising discipline on your own, it is difficult, but at the same time, it is going to make you a wonderful being. It is going to lead you ahead in life without any obstacles. Once you learn how to exercise internal discipline, you will feel that it is a very prominent part of your life and you just cannot live without it. If you make a timetable for your own self without anybody telling that to you. Why? Because you know that you are the only one who's going to benefit out of it. Your parents, your teachers, they are just your guides. The ultimate beneficiary is you yourself. So when that comes from within you, that is what internal discipline is all about, and that will take you a long way in life. Now, with discipline, one term that we have repeated again and again is freedom. With freedom, the freedom that you get. So freedom, we all know, means liberty. Okay? When you have the freedom, when you have the right to say whatever you are thinking about, when you are living the way you want to live, when you have the freedom to make your own decisions, when there is nobody who's telling you what to do and what not to do, be it a living thing or a non-living thing. There is no control whatsoever on you, but everything takes place from within. That is what freedom is all about. Freedom is something, as I am saying, that comes from within. So within, we say that it is in your conscience. You want to do it. You are not showing off, but that is something that has been with you throughout inside you. When one has freedom, one knows how to act according to one's own conscience, and that is when the person feels free. When you think somebody is forcing you to do something, when somebody is asking you to think that this is wrong and this is right, when somebody has a control over your emotions, when somebody has a control over your feelings and your thought process, then that person is not free. He or she does not have any freedom in life. Freedom in itself means that there is no compulsion on you. There is no pressure which is put on you. There is nobody who's commanding you. There is nobody who's asking you what to do and what not to do. So that is in your psychology. When you do what you want to do, irrespective of what the people think, that is what freedom means. So we say generally freedom means when you have the freedom to speak what you have to say, the freedom to write what you want to write, the freedom to think what you want to think. When you have the freedom to exercise all the rights that have been laid down under the Constitution, when we have the freedom to choose the political party of our choice, when we are free to manage our finances, our money in the way we want to, when we can follow the religion that we are keen to follow, when we can pray to whatever God we want to pray. This is what freedom means. But at times, people misunderstand the concept of freedom. They feel that when somebody has got the right to do whatever they want to do, then that is going to lead to a lot of problems. For example, as I said, if I have the right to speak and I continue to speak when I am in the class, irrespective of the fact that my teacher is teaching and the other students are studying, here I am using my freedom in a wrong way. This is not the ethical way to use your freedom. So when you are exercising your freedom, you have to know what impact it will have on yourself as well as the others around. So we can say that freedom is not absolutely free. I want to speak, but I cannot continue to speak the whole time. I want to write something, but if I cannot, then I have no choice. I want to spend a lot of money, but I know I shouldn't. Right? So with freedom also comes some restrictions. And these restrictions are not imposed onto you by somebody else, but comes from within you. These, as I said, are psychological in nature. Your own mind is guiding you to do what is right and what is wrong. Yes, no doubt, we are born free. But as I told you, we have a family around. We have our friends, we have the school, we have the society, the nation, who are going to be impacted by what we do. A thief can say, I have the freedom to do whatever I want to, and that is why I am going to just steal whatever things I find around myself. But that is not correct. The thief has to think about what his actions will lead to, what result, what consequences will take place because of his actions. So basically, freedom means that your society is not controlling you. What is controlling you is the ideology, your thought process, your mindset that will tell you what is right, what is wrong. So we can say that nobody is free and you cannot function independently because every time you have to think about your society, your family as well as your nation.